Not sure I told you, but I really like your teeth. That hairy coat of yours with nothing underneath. Not sure you have a name, so I will call you Keith. See where you're going, but I don't know where you've been. Is that saliva or blood dripping off your chin? If you don't like the name Keith, I'ma call you Jim. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Give that wolf. That hunger in you, I'm in danger now, I guess. Let's go to grandma's, use the grandma tastes the best. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Give that wolf. Someone give that wolf a banana. Before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Your grandma, yum yum. Someone give that wolf a banana. Before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana, give that wolf. Give that wolf, wolf, wolf. With nothing underneath. Not sure you have a name, so I will call you Keith. Ooh. Not sure I told you, but I really like your teeth.
This is the pure mathematics of angles and aerodynamics, the physics of G-forces and friction, and the raw instinct to race. These are the masters of speed. This is Formula One.
I'm going to be a bit late, but I'm in. The 6 laps go leads. Outguard can win the championship today, as it stands. And that's just not happening, I don't think. So, Clockst is 37 points behind right now. As it stands, Clockst is going to be on 18 points. Outguard's going to be on 12. It's going to be another 6 points. So yeah, as it stands, Outguard is still the champion. Gogo still leads from Clocks in the McLaren, and Torno in the Lotus not far behind. Outguard now. I thought he dropped down a position. Got Sakri in P5, Lordi in P6, Roms at P7, Tronix P8, Roziki on P9, Thomas P10. Dino pits for sort of medium tyres. He's going to be the first driver to make a pit stop. And Anon goes across the line. P12 so far. So Jerry's the only driver out of the race so far, as it stands. Ferrari are Constructors champions as well. Clocks is catching up. That's 2 now. Outguard is ahead of Antorno, so that's a massive position for Outguard. He can stamp his authority. He can win the championship today, but Antorno tries to dive down the inside. Late lunge as Thomas is out of the Grand Prix. He is out, so that means Dino's now in the points as Anon's struggling again. Gogo again leads Clocks, who leads out, Clocks in front of Outguard. And Torno tries to do the late move on Outguard. Takes a tight line. It's a bump though. Time. Slips in up Ferrari drivers, so a bit of a battle between Outguard and Antorno for that final podium spot. The Clocks will be kicking yourself for only getting that P7 finish after Outguard at DNF'd. Dino Monkey with the fastest lap as well. Outguard falling behind Clocks here. Oh, but he clips the bump. So does Sakri as well. Lordi is in a nice position, a little P8 for P6 sorry, for Mercedes. Again, Gogo in that has still in the lead. Clocks and McLaren, who's gone wide. It's going to be a little bit of time lost. Outguard has the chance now to make a move on the McLaren. That's a mistake from the McLaren. And, oh, he's on Antorno diving down the inside. He goes a bit wide, though, clips the bump, and that's an overtake for Sakri. And it could be an overtake for Lordi as well. But Clocks is only a couple of attempts in front of Outguard, who seems to have messed up. Oh, Outguard's messed up. Outguard has messed up and made a bit of an error. But that's Dino Monkey in the barrier as well. Apparently there's rumours that Thomas is cheating, but Dino will be out of the Grand Prix. Gogo leads by 6 seconds now. Clocks leads Outguard. But we have a 3-car battle as Lordi behind is struggling, and that will be Roms that trying the overtake. Apparently Gogo is cheating. If that is, that's a bit of a bombshell. A massive bombshell, actually, because this could propel Clocks into the lead if he's found out to be cheating. Tronix Pierce for Mercedes. Outguard still got Sakri and Antorno bearing down behind him. Clocks is suddenly pulled ahead of Outguard as well, so Clocks is having the better race pace right now as Gogo clipping the bumps. He's struggling on those mediums, I think. Sector 2, one of the toughest sectors in Ion. Fast, left, right, left. As Outguard now with Antorno and Sakri, 3 cars. Going into Sector 3 now. Outguard has dropped behind both of them. So that's Outguard down in P5. As Clocks is going to make the undercut, I think. Outguard stays out. Antorno and Sakri pits. Clocks taking the wide line into the pit entry. It's the way to do it. Outguard will go up to P2, but he's still going to make that pit stop, and that could be a costly error, I think, from Outguard. A little bit of pit stop, and Torno leaves now. Clocks leaves now. He will leave ahead, and Torno makes a move on Sakari. So that is a jump by Torno and Sakari. Sakari! A spun in the pits! He's spun in the pits! He's done a Kimi Raikkonen! Sakari is spun in the pits! Sakari with a costly error for Ferrari, sorry. And that could completely cancel out the undercut that Algard had planned. Romza leads. Lordi right now as he goes, take the wide line into sector 3. Algard should be pitting now. Cloxed. And those fresher mediums now, getting used to them. Look how he's forcing that car through the corners. Oh, but he's gone off. How has he saved that? Clock saves it, but Antonio makes a jump on him. Go pits. Algard decides to stay out again. Could be an undercut then. So Go is now in the pits. That means Clocks, I think, has made the jump on Go. Go is entering the accident now, so Clocks hasn't made the jump on Go. Clocks has actually made the jump on Antonio, though, so Clocks definitely has some pace. Just needs to pack in the mistakes a little bit. Clips the bumps, that compromises his line a little bit into that chicane into turns 2 and 3 now. To turn 4, onto the first DRS straight. Ooh, Tronics sliding a little bit coming out of the chicane. And I'm still down in P10, so he's currently going to get a point. Algard leads Romza and Lordi. Will Algard pit now, though? Ooh. Clocks is behind Antonio, has gone green. Clocks just needs to pack in the mistakes a little bit. Oh, but Antonio sliding! Antonio saves the car somehow. He was sliding coming out of the end of sector 2, end of that section. He goes yellow. Clocks goes green. Algard boxes. The Clock's taking a tight line into that bus stop chicane. Algard, Romza and TGM Lordi all make the pits as Algard is coming out now, but it won't be enough. Cloxton and Torno have made the undercut. Will Sakari make the undercut? Yes, he will. It's huge for Clocks too, as it stands, with Algard down in P5. Still keeps this championship fight now. He dives down the inside, takes it tight. Passing the Lotus. See the different lines through sector 1. Very, very windy track here, Hungary. Guy has pulled away from Romza. I wonder if, because Clocks, if he's oh, Algard goes off. I saw that. Algard goes off, and I think Lordi's making the pass. So is Romza. Algard's race could be falling apart here. If you're Clocks, you would want a DNF on the Ferrari driver. Keep up your championship hopes. Clocks is behind in Torno. Torno clipping the bump. Torno still leads Clocks by about 7 tenths of a second. Sakari leads. Who leads? Sakari's in 4th, sorry. Who leads TGM Lordi in P5. Romza down in P6. Algard down in P7, and is only a measly 6 points for the Ferrari driver, whereas Clocks, I don't think he keeps to his championship fight for now, though. He has to get that P3. Get those extra 12 points. Keep his championship fight for now. As Zeus is out. Zeus is out. Oh, that is a heavily destroyed car, but Antonio still leading Clocks by a second. Algard. Romza goes wide. That's another position for Algard. P6 now for the Ferrari driver. He really hit the bump. Hits the bump. Has to go wide. Again, Algard making some errors. And that's another position for Romza. That's the overtake by Romza. If your Clocks should be wanting Antonio. And Go to make a mistake, but there is a bit of a scandal there. There is a bit of accusation that Go is hacking. Torno trying to weave, get away from that slipstream of Clocks as they head into turn 1. Clocks has a better speed. Antono's taking it tight. A little bit of a wide entry there by Clocks. Just slow down a bit though, taking it tight into DRS straight one. He's going to get some DRS on the Lotus car. Sakari still in P4. Lordi still in P5. Romza still in P6. And Outguard in P7. Tronics down in P9. And Rosikigan again completes the last points position, or the last driver still in the race. Gogo's about 8 seconds in front of Antono now. Clock's still behind. He's struggling to get past that Lotus. He has to get past that Lotus. Laps are running out. I hope that Antono makes a mistake somewhere. Or Outguard. If Outguard does bin this, it does make it interesting. Because I do think Clocks has better pace than Outguard. Clocks. Oh, Clocks is slow. And that's a couple of positions lost. That's a position lost to Sakari. It's a position lost to Outguard. Maybe not. He's just kept that Ferrari behind him. But he's lost the position to Romza and Lordi. And that could guarantee Outguard the World Championship, I think. Don't know what happened to the McLaren driver, but he's got a bit of a damage limitation drive to do here. Has to get at least P4, I think. Or more. Sakari up to the podium position now. Lordi up to P4, Ron to P5. Outguard apparently is in front of Clocks, but on my screen, Clocks is in front of Outguard. Clocks is going to get that DRS though. Outguard trying to do the switchback move, and I think he's done it. Clocks is struggling here. I thought he's a Ferrari off. Okay, that's not Ferrari. Tronics is out anyway. That is Rosikigan, sorry, goes up to P8. Rosikigan's struggling a little bit though. Gogo still leads, and Antono, and then Sakari, and then Lordi. Romza. Outguard's jumped. Romza here. Romza sliding. Keeps the car going though. If you have Clocks now, you want a mistake from Outguard. You have to hope for a mistake from Outguard. Somewhere that costs him a lot of time. Gogo still leads, and Torna now is going to have a comfortable race. Sakari has pulled some time upon him though. A little bit of time anyway. Clocks are down in P7, so as it stands, Outguard is your champion. A valiant effort from Clocks, but he looks to be slipping away from him here. Perhaps looking back at GB, he's kicking himself for not getting a good result. He's only had one DNF all seat, sorry, 2 DNFs at Malaysia and Mexico. Sorry, not Mexico, no one raced there. But only a DNF at Malaysia, only 1 DNF. Outguard's had 3 already. Outguard has consistently been on the podium when it has mattered. Clocks has only been on the podium 3 times with a best finish of P2. Ooh, Clocks goes a little bit wide. Again, he's lost a lot of time. He's lost a lot of time now, and I do think that it is slipping away from the McLaren driver. Antono taking a tight line, sliding a little bit, coming out the bus stop chicane. Lordi is now behind Sakari. Sakari has dropped back a little bit. Outguard and Romza having a bit of a scrap now for P5. Clocks, though, sitting back in P7. You can see his championship going away from now. He needs to hope that Outguard makes a mistake at least, because I do think he has. He's dropped back about 6 seconds now behind Romza and Outguard, who are neck and neck here. Outguard's dropped behind Romza, though. But he needs to have a 12-point swing on this race to stand any chance. Sorry, 11-point swing to stand any chance of taking it to the final race. Clocks. Outguard's going slowly. Does Outguard have connection issues here? Outguard has connection issues. Clocks now makes the move on Outguard. Outguard has connection issues. Outguard is out, I think. Outguard is out. Hope for Clocks. Just. Hope for Clocks. Just. I think Outguard is out. He's dropped back to P8. Clocks is in P6. I think Outguard's still going to get a DNF anyway. P6 is enough for 8 points. He needs 11 points. He needs to get P4 at least to take it to the final race. That's Romza. Outguard's... What's Outguard doing here? Outguard... What is Outguard doing here? Clocks pits. Oh, Jesus Christ, Outguard's connection went for a second there. I thought he was out. I just saw Outguard suddenly speed around the map. Clocks makes a pit stop, a late pit stop, probably for another set of mediums, maybe for a set of softs. He goes for those softs. Two-stopper, he's behind Raziki again. He's trying to salvage something here. Sakari's behind Lordi now. There could be another stop for Sakari. Outguard. Behind Romza now. Raziki Gan's a bit slow. And that's going to be a position, I think, for Clocks to need to P7 there. Honor in the Lotus. Is he going to make the box? No, he's not. He's got Lordi. It's something bunched up a little bit for P2. Sakari's going to be pitting, though. Are you going to be fully centered into the pits? Clock's now heading into Sector 3. I still think he's going to be too far behind here. Zentorno's still in P2. Lord is up to P3 now. Romza P4. Outguard. Drop back a little bit though. Sakari's out the pits now. Clocks is not too far behind, but could have Sakari ruined his chances of a podium here with a late box. He's going to have some quality pace now. He's going to have his quality pace, his fast pace now, though, on the soft tires. He's going to be full pushing to try and get that podium back. Wonder if he might have made a mistake, though. He's 19 seconds down. Lordi can see Antorno. Antorno trying to keep that Mercedes behind him for P2. Gogo still leads. Apparently he was hacking, though, but Gogo pits. He has that free pit stop, of course. Will Outguard be pitting? He's 22 seconds in front of Clocks. As it stands, I do think it's going to take a miracle now, though, for Clocks to win the championship. Outguard is up to P3. Oh, Gogo is... Okay, Gogo pitted, I forgot. Antorno and Lordi pit, though. They come out of the pits. Sakari is now behind Clocks and Romza. Oh, the rain! The rain has come! As Romza makes a mistake, who is in the lead. Outguard behind. Clocks down in P7. Drama here. 4 laps to go. A lot of drivers have boxed for softs. Gogo has now made a move on Romza. Will Romza pit? He will. Romza is going to make a risky pit stop here, hoping that the rain goes up. 8% track water for now. Outguard also boxes. Will Clocks be boxing? Down in P7, his race has completely unravelled. A potential P2 finish. It's going to be down to P7. He's going to be struggling now for grip. Antorno and Lordi both stay out. Will staying out be the right move here? Say what? Outguard, Romza. Outguard and Romza don't think so. Clocks is going to make the move on Outguard, I think. He does. Clocks is ahead of Outguard, but Outguard's going to be on those wetter... He's going to be on those intermediates. It's up to 20%. Oh, you can see how slowly he is going through the corners. Gogo leads. Antorno taking it off the track a little bit. That could have been a bit of a penalty there. Lordi tries to make the move around him. Sakari. Romza's going to be on those fresher tyres. Sakari struggling through sector 2. Clocks is going to lose that position to Outguard. I think Outguard's going to have that better grip. I think intermediates was the best move. Pitting was the best move. As Gogo thinks so too. Lordi will be thinking so as well. I think that Romza could lead this race here. Romza, who decided to stay out first as we see all the other drivers filter into the pits. Could Romza take the lead of the Hungarian Grand Prix? The race in Outguard is going to win the championship, and Clocks is going to have to pit here. He's going to be down to P7. Maybe even P8 because Zikigan has already made a pit stop. But Lordian, Zacharian, and Tonowin. Clocks 2's made a mistake in the pits. Oh, Go sliding coming out of the chicane. Could be a little risk. Could be a little bit of a mistake there for the Haas driver. As Romza now comes into turns 5, 6, and 7 of Hungary on those intermediate tyres now. They're going to be on fresher sets of tyres. This is going to be a level playing field for now between these two drivers. I don't think Romza has Romza won a race this season 4. Romza has not won a race in RFO. 1.5 seconds, 1.2 seconds and 2 laps. 2.5 maybe separate him. An RFO maiden victory as Go takes it a little wider coming out. Outguard in that podium position, of course. Lordy, Clocks isn't. Tell you what, Clocks is not far behind, but it's still not going to be enough. Outguard needs to DNF here, and Clocks needs to make up quite a few positions, I think. Zachary's trying to keep Lordy behind him. Go taking it tighter. Bit of a compromise line there from Romza. Romza sliding a little bit into DRS zone 1. I think Go has the lead in the Haas. You can see the pole position there of the F1 cars. Go leads though in the Haas, and could Romza's win be slipping away from him here? He should be able to hold out for P2 though. His best finish of the season. His best is going to P3. Go has already had 1 win to his name. That debut victory. Sorry, got 2 wins. 1 at Korea, 1 at USA. Outguard counting P3. He's only been off the podium in 1 race that he has finished in, and that was at USA where he finished in P7. Every other race he's finished, he's been on the podium, and that record could carry on that run today. Back behind Lordy's made a mistake. Still has Antonio a chance. Antonio was fighting for the win earlier on, but it's weird to see how the order has completely changed. Clocks and Antonio were fighting at the front for most of the race, and then the rain has come and suddenly that has flipped. Outguard's now fighting at the front. Romza's fighting for the victory, but one thing has stayed constant as we head into this final lap. Go has led the race. Despite mistakes from everyone else, he's kept that car going, kept that car at the front of the pack. And he's going to be rewarded with a 3rd victory this season. Romza though on for a best finish of the season. Zachary P4. He's yet to win a race though. Lordy. He's on for a P5 finish. Clocks on for a P7 finish. He's really been struggling in these last few races after that podium at USA. And Rizuki-gun in P8. Well, the Go leads Romza as we head into the bus stop chicane. For the final time, Go in the Haas. The order has switched around multiple times in this race, but one thing has stayed constant. Go leads, and he goes across the line to win the Hungarian Grand Prix as we head off into our final race of RFO Season 6, and perhaps our final ever RFO race. But Go wins, Romza in P2. There's still some claims of hacking. Outguard takes that podium, and with that, is crowned our Season 6 champion. Promising in Season 4. Season 5 was a bit underwhelming, but he's shown what he can do in Season 6. And despite everything that's gone against him, a glitch at GP which stopped him from spawning in. Couple of crashes here and there. Crash at Canada, crash at Qatar. He's still been ever consistent on the podium, and that's a P3 finish. Lordy ends up beating Zachary by just over a tenth of a second to take P4. Sakari down in P5, and Torno down in P6, and Clocks in P7. But Clocks has put in a valiant effort, but his championship is over. So Gogo is now third in the championship, despite only starting 5 races late. He's now on 106 points, clocked with that P7 finish, and those 6 points goes up to 119. But Algard goes on to 165 points, and with that is your RFO Season 6 champion. But Gogo wins in Hungary, takes his 3rd victory of the season, despite starting 5 races late. Romza takes P2, and with that, his best finish this season. Finally gets onto that second step. Will he beat that? Will he get his maiden victory in the last race of the season? Algard takes P3, and with that, clinches the championship. Algard is your RFO Season 6 champion. Lordi pips Sakari for P4. Sakari down in P5 as well. Torno P6 and Clocks in P7. As we have Romza, who wants to do an interview. We're going to get Romza, who belongs to Williams, who finished in P2. Hello, Romza.
Hello.
How are you feeling after that race, picking up your best finish of the season so far?
Great. After the lap 1 where I flipped and went down to P10, I'm pretty happy with the P2. But I don't know if I might get P1 because Dino has proof of Gogo hacking.
Yeah, we did hear about that, Gogo hacking.
Yeah, so I don't know if I get P1.
So what were your thoughts then at that lap 1 flip? Were you thinking, oh, the race is over?
Well, I didn't really expect to win it. I was mostly thinking about a P5 because there's no safety cars and there's no VSC, so there was no way I was gonna gain that all back against Gogo, Dino. Then Dino and Jerry messed up. I think Jerry crashed, and the rain saved me, to be honest, because I was 19 seconds behind Gogo. I stayed out for 1 more lap. Everybody pitted, and on that lap, rain came out, so that was kind of lucky.
How were you feeling then when the rain came? You were suddenly about 1.5 seconds ahead of Gogo. Did you think you could finally pick up your maiden victory?
Well, yeah, to be honest, I had more pace than Gogo, but after I saw Gogo, like, we both hit a bump, the exact same bump, and then we were on this straight, and he somehow was ahead by 1.5 after we both hit a bump. When he was like 5 tenths behind me, he was like 1.5 ahead, which on the straight he was gapping me, but I don't know what's going on with that.
So, final question. Algard is now officially confirmed as our RFO Season 6 champion. Do you have any words of congratulations to him?
He deserves it. He's a really good driver. I know him from every league.
Thank you, Romza. We're going to get Algard now, our Season 6 champion, if you can just request.
Good job, Algard.
Romza, you have to go now. We don't want you. Okay. Hello, Algard.
Yo.
How are you feeling then? Season 6 champion, you finally managed to do it.
Yeah, it feels great. I managed to break the RFO curse. But yeah, the league kind of died at the end, so not much of a fight.
Yeah. What were you thinking then in the opening stages of the race? You were down towards the back of the grid where your rival.
I wasn't pushing. I was just trying to survive. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, so you finally done it. And what were you thinking going into this race then? Because last weekend you had that unfortunate glitch where you wouldn't spawn in. Did you think there could be a risk to my championship?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you look back on the other seasons, there are a lot of similar situations to mine, but I managed to get the championship.
How are you going to be feeling then going into UAE? Every race you finished, apart from one you've been on the podium, would you want to carry that form on into the final race?
Yeah. I hope the last race is more active. It will be a good send-off for this league.
Yes. Of course, if you didn't hear the news, RFO will be officially ending after Season 6. So next week will be our final race in RFO. Might not be the end of RFO content, but it will be the end of RFO racing. Of course, we do have RFO GT as well to look forward to as well. Are you driving in that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. But anyway, congratulations, Outguard. You've finally done it. I mean, RFO Season 6 champion. You've joined 3 other drivers: Officer Cap, Dakar, and Acer.
Yeah, my first championship as well.
Yeah, first championship. So I think that's it. I think so. Gogo takes his 3rd win of the season. Romza takes his best finish of P2, and Outguard seals the drivers' championship in an action-packed, ended up being a wet race at Hungary. Hopefully, we'll see you next week for our finale of the league and the season at UAE. Bye.